So hello everyone, welcome to happymath.com. So today's topic is using a z-score, so find the probability of normal distribution. Okay, so it means, so whenever you collect the data, then the data is based on unit data set, always represent as an x value, then we want to convert to z-score and then making it as the standard normal distribution and find is the probability area value. Okay, so look at the example. A survey has conducted to measure the height of US men. In the survey, the respondents were grouped by age. In the between 20 and 29 age group, the heights were normally distributed with a mean of 69.6 inches and a standard deviation of 3.0. A study participant is randomly selected. A. Find the probability that his height is less than 66 inches. Okay, so whenever we solve this problem, we usually use the Z formula. Okay, so Z formula is using X data value minus the population given mean over sigma. So that's the way using the calculator to find our Z score. But this time we don't use this Z formula. Instead, using Excel algorithm commander. Okay, so let's begin. So this one, we can set up. So probability X is less than 66 inches. So this one is equal to norm. Then you see the normal distribution. So that's we need to collect that. Okay. So before that, I just want to organize data set first. So just delete that. From here, the population mean, which is 69.6, and then the standard deviation equal to 3.0. Okay, now we are ready. So equal to norm distribution. Now clear x value first. X value is 66 here, so 66 comma, now mean value, mean is 69.6, so click that, and then the standard deviation, and then comma. Now we want to do the cumulative data, so select true. Okay, and then close the enter. Then that should be the answer for this problem because it already shows that less than 66. So even though we convert this to z-score, it represents on its left-hand side. And z-score usually indicate left-hand side probability area value. So A answer become 0.11507. Okay, that should be the answer. Now, B. So find the probability that his height is between 66 and 72 inches. Okay, then now we can set up this time the probability is 66 and 72 inches. So then how many x value do you see here? Yes, we have two x values, which means we need to find out two different z-score as well. Makes sense to you, right? So on bottom here, so I'm gonna find out the 66 area value, also 72 area value. And then we need to subtract from bigger value to smaller value. Okay? So if you look at my Excel video, Excel 6.1, then it explains why we need to do so. Okay? So now equal to norm distribution and 66 comma, and now mean comma, the standard deviation comma, and cumulative true, and enter. Then the other one equal to norm distribution and 72 comma, and 69.6 comma, the standard deviation 3 comma, cumulative comma, and then enter. Okay, so as I told you, we need to subtract from bigger value to smaller value. So this value equal to bigger amount value minus smaller one. So that should be the answer for this problem. So far so good? Okay, otherwise you can rewind this video and then keep watching it. Okay, now see, find the probability that his height is more than 72 inches. Okay, so then we can set up probability x is greater than 72 inches, like that. Okay, so now it is on the right hand side, right? So after we convert the z-score and find the probability value, it represents left hand side. So that I'm gonna find out the probability area and then subtract that from the 1. Okay, so equals norms distribution and then 72 comma in 69.6 comma the standard deviation 3 comma and then true, enter. Then now this uh, equation become 1 minus this value. So that will be the answer for this problem. So I'm going to highlight for you so that you can see what are the answer clearly. Okay, so those are answer for each problem. But now, so we can also shorten this algorithm. We don't have to always find these two value and then make their subtraction or find this area value and subtract it from the one like that. So why don't we make just one algorithm and then get the answer just one try? Okay. So A is exactly same scenario, so I'm not gonna do it. But now this case, we can make this way. So equal to norm distribution and 72 because 72 will be bigger area value anyway. So I'm gonna find out right side area first and then mean, comma, the standard deviation, comma, and true, and minus smaller z-score case, so x-score case, norm distribution, and then 66, comma, and mean, comma, and the standard deviation, comma, also cumulative true, and close the enter. So let's compare this answer and this answer. I also gonna highlight this one for you. Yeah, they're exactly same answer, right? So this algorithm, we subtract this, after finding those two probability value, we subtract from bigger number to smaller numbers. But now this case, we just make one Excel algorithm as a norm dist commander and just make it one calculation using this command and then just find out answer like that. Okay, then now this case also you can do equal to 1 minus. The reason we are doing 1 minus because it represents on the right side. The greater side means the right side basically, and then norm, oops, sorry, norm distribution, and then just the type x value 72, comma, mean, comma, the standard deviation, comma, the cumulative true, and then close the enter. See, we got the exact same answer. I also highlight this for you so you can see better, right? Okay, so again, so this yellow highlight answer case, we are finding left hand side area first, and then we adjust answer based on its situation. The orange color answer case, we're using different, just making like algebraic algorithm, like just making normal distribution commander as a one case minus the other case like that, or just one minus normal distribution algorithm like that, then we can get the exactly same answer. So you can choose either way anyway, but anyway, both way will provide you exactly the same answer. Okay, so that's the case. We are finding using a z-score, find the probability of a normal distribution. And then I really hope you understand how to utilize this feature. And then I'm gonna see you next time with a different video. All right, thank you. Bye.